All right, ladies and gentlemen. I'm having one of those moments where I just have to, I have to take a breath and sit there. And that's one of those moments where I decide to have some alcohol and come talk to you, which is not facilitated by the fact that the ice I have in this glass has been sitting in this glass in my freezer for way too long and is frozen to the glass. So might be taking some moments here. Now, for those of you who are new to this channel, I am doing this with my alcohol because I am a food blogger and I purchased a lot of things for the purpose of my blog, and I always want to be a year ahead of schedule, so I have this huge inventory of just particularly drinks because they're easy to photograph, and I need to use them up. So like this should have been drinking, I believe, 2 years ago. Hmm. Uh, I cannot actually tell. Could be 1 year ago. I mean, it says 22237 on there. That's not an expiration date. Or I could be reading it upside down. Anyway, it's not important. I mean, the point is that this is old. And I have a number of things like that, so I drink them in these videos in order to use them up, but not drink myself into a coma. So otherwise, I would never drink them because this is just not a drink that I would care for. Anyway, for every 1,000 subscribers, I got to do purchase one of these bracelets from 4Ocean. 4Ocean then pulls a pound of trash out of the ocean every time I do that. If you'd be so kind as to comment, like, and subscribe, you'd be doing your part for a better world. I am giving you an opportunity to do something to make the world better for free. Don't waste it. Anyway. So, yeah, I could just feel the frost on the outside of this. But anyway, I was filming on my phone to make YouTube shorts, and there was a lot of ambient noise in my house, and it gets stuffy in my workroom because there's a lot of computers in there, and they're often rendering, and so it's one of the warmest rooms in the house. Particularly on a day like this, as I film this, excuse me, I burped. As I film this, it's actually quite warm outside. I do have air conditioning. The air conditioning is not struggling to keep things cool, but I do want to keep things to a certain extent cool because I need to work. I don't want to sweat. Apple cider. Anyway, I don't want to sweat, and I've got to get things done. It's best to work in there with a fan on, but when I'm filming, I can't do that because, of course, the fan makes noise. So there I am filming, and there's ambient noise screwing up video after video, and I'm filming this one video, a news story about Taylor Swift, of all things. This is for Richard's word of the day. And, just one of my cats jumps on my leg. And I'm just like, okay, I want to scream, but I'm filming. And I don't know if I can use that take. I did know that there was just too much noise at that point, so I was going to have to take a break. Take a breath. I mean, it doesn't do me any good to get frustrated. I mean, really, ideally, due to how those files transfer, I should have one uploading at all times. It can take up to half an hour for the network to upload that, to get it from my cell phone to my computer. And you know, obviously, I want them. I take them, download them onto my computer, and then I change the name, and that's when I upload them to the um, website. And I've got two browsers going at once, and my computer can only take so much. It's rather old, and you know, it's a Windows 10 computer, so it's going to die eventually, or it's going to just become so obsolete that I have to replace it. So that's what I'm working with. You know, it's part of the job. And you know, it's just one of those things that if my time were valuable, which it really isn't, I guess I would have a sealed room with better air conditioning, soundproofing maybe. And, you know, that's just one of those things. But without a budget, without being able to make much money on YouTube, I mean, this channel, at least as I film this, is not monetized. And YouTube is getting harder and harder to make money on. There's this monetization wall that keeps getting higher and higher and higher. And it's like, yes, you know, this channel, as I film it, I have more than 500 subscribers. But in order to have channel memberships, I also need 3,000 hours of watch time, which I don't have. And then once I had 3,000 hours of watch time, I would need to get another 1,000 hours of watch time in 1 year, mind you. And then another 500 subscribers before I could be monetized. And it's like, yes, if you could do that, you would probably be making some kind of a living on YouTube, because it takes a lot of watching to get there. And the watch time people have on shorts doesn't count. So it just keeps getting, you know, by the time I get those numbers up, it's entirely possible that the criteria could change, you know. So here I am, you know, I'm taking a moment. I really should get back to work, and I'm making another video for this channel. I don't need to. I have plenty of videos for this channel. That's one of those things. But I mean, you know, this is what I can make right now. So I'm making it. And I hear something. I'm going to have to go check that out. I'll be right back. Well, thank God for the fact that I have a better camera now, and I can film for half an hour. My old camera could only film for 10 minutes. This one films for much longer. So I could just wait till this ice popped to the top of this drink. And I don't think I'm going to do that because it's going to make this video boring. But, you know, again, you take the time you need sometimes, and you take a breath, and you just try to calm down. And that's one of those things about alcohol, is it's supposed to calm you down. It's a depressant. It got on my shirt. Oh, it's just not turning out to be a good day, you know? Every now and again you have to take that moment and you have to say, all right, I'm going to breathe. And then you have to get right back into the saddle and get working again. And I'll tell you, with this ice, I should probably put it in the refrigerator and then check it an hour from now. And, you know, do another one of these videos, which I can do. I have more than 200 questions that I can answer in these videos. And then I have more than 200 videos I can make on my phone. And then I have more than 200 videos I could make that are shorts that are not on my phone, that are on my laptop. And there's just no shortage of work. There never will be. As I say, there's a certain amount of work that I have in this room. It represents, full time for 10 years, at least. That's the amount of work I have in this room in forms of books I should read, or maybe movies I should watch, or things I should do. And that's just one of those things. But the question is, what's the work that's going to pay, Sorry for the interruption there. Sooner or later, I'm going to have to put back on my blue uniform and go back to work at a job that I hate. And, maybe I'll find a different job. Maybe I won't put on the same blue uniform. I'll probably find another job that I hate, though. I'd rather do this for a living, but that's just not in the cards. Anyway, thank you for sharing this moment with me. I'm Richard. Hi everybody, I'm Danger Ducky, and this is the part of the video where I remind you to comment, like, and subscribe. I'm also giving time for there to be links to the next video and subscriptions. You should comment, like, and subscribe, because for every 1,000 subscribers, this channel will buy a bracelet from For Ocean, and that will pull a pound of trash out of the ocean. It's a big ocean and there's a lot of trash there. We also buy medals from the Conqueror, and every one of those means that 5 trees are planted, so that we will have a cleaner world for you and me to live in. Danger Donkey says, be a good Samaritan, float like a butterfly, and comment, like, and subscribe!